It's gonna be alright. How can you tell? I feel it in my heart. It's gonna be okay.
Hello, everyone. Day 3 of EPT Cyprus has been underway for an hour. We've passed the mark of 130 players remaining, all in the money from the day before. Alexane Najchaus faces a tough table. It's a real no-limit boxing match where you have to avoid punches as much as you throw them. Our heroine is going to have to keep up the pace to keep her 70 blind stack growing. Come on, Alexane, let's put on those boxing gloves.
Okay, I'm in the big blind, raised from under the gun +1. King, queen off. I'm gonna defend here. Flop trips, we've seen worse. The board is very dry. He's gonna range bet, there's no doubt about it. The question is, do I raise or not? I'm against under the gun +1 here. He definitely never expects me to bluff here. With my image and my perceived range, I think just calling is much better. Is he gonna slow down or not? That's the question. He doesn't seem very rushed. The pot is 45, 10, 20, 30. Is he betting 30 here? Yeah, he bets 30. Can he really take this spot as a bluff? I'm gonna tank call. Besides, I'm not blocking his diamond draws. There's still no point in raising here, I don't think. Now, is he going to get fired up and put in a third barrel or not? Whatever happens, if he puts in a third barrel, it's obvious I have an easy value jam. Logically, I'm blocking quite a bit of his calling range, and I don't see him frequently 3-barreling queen, queen, jack, jack, pocket 10s, pocket 9s here, so... Yeah, he 3-barrels. He looks really confident though. It's clear that I have to shove anyway. Even if I'm blocking quite a bit, there's still King Jack, King 10, King 9.
All in. All in.
I thought he was gonna snap call. Not at all. He's asking for the count. I really don't think he wants to value cut himself, so I really don't think he has a pair. He's tanking. He uses a time bank. No, he folds. Okay, I have pocket 8s here. I'm gonna flap. The small blind squeezes. Okay, she folds. How much does he have? About 50 big blinds? He re-raised about 4x. I'm gonna defend. Two overcuts to the 8. A flush draw. He bets quite quickly. How much did he bet? About 1/3. I think it's wiser to fold here. Clearly on the turn the river. I feel like he's going to play pretty aggressively. Plus he only has 50 big blinds, so yeah, I'd rather fold. Okay, blind versus blind. Limp. How much does she have? About 35 deep. King, queen, okay. I'm gonna raise, obviously.
20.
She calls. Let's see a flop. Hmm. 10-6-3. I think I'm gonna bet small here. Okay, she calls pretty quickly. I don't think she's considering raising. She called in 5 seconds. 7 of clubs. 8-9 gets there. I have no blockers. I don't think I want a double barrel, even though 4-5 got there. She might have called with 4-7, 5-7, 9-7, 8-7, so if she didn't have a draw, sometimes she also has a pair. And in any case, if she has a 9 of clubs on the river. This spot is pretty tricky if she checks. She definitely has 6s and 3s. I think she's gonna check straight at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
As for me, though, it's a bit obvious. I think I would have continued bluffing with an 8x. I don't have that many on the river. That said, I'm not gonna let her get to showdown.
40.
40.
She wants to call, I think. Oh, snap call. Too bad. What did she have? 9-7. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I didn't really want to bet on the turn, but then again, on the river, it's a bit tricky. Oh well. Ah, that's the player from yesterday. It's Victoria.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine, you?
All right, I'm taking a short break. The start of the day wasn't great, honestly, but oh well. All right, let's get back into it. So, ace queen off. Okay, cool. I'm in the hijack. I'm gonna open. Fold from the cutoff. Fold from the button. From the small blind too. What about the big blind? I know this player well, he's very competent. He defends, okay. Queen Jack 2 rainbow. I'm gonna bet small. I'm gonna bet my entire range here. He folds. Ace queen off again. I'm under the gun +2 this time. I'm opening, obviously.
Raise.
He's tanking a bit.
5 seconds.
Okay, he defends from the small blind this time. Top pair. It's almost the same flop as last time. Queen Jack 4, rainbow again. I'm gonna bet small again. He's looking at me. He's tanking. Okay, he raises. Interesting. He's pretty aggressive. I think he's gonna raise more than he should here. All his bluff combos, his gut shots, his straight draws plus backdoors, king 10, king 9. I really feel like 3-betting, honestly, for value. I have the best queen here.
60.
You raised 60,000.
And when he's raising king queen, clearly I can value bet. I really like doing this as a bluff. It accomplishes quite a bit, but then again, to balance things out, I really feel like 3-betting with the best queen. Some sets that I have from time to time. Is he gonna call or not? Whoa. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's annoying. We're 50 deep. He 4-bets me on Queen Jack 4 off. I can't fold here. It's really going to be interesting on the turn and river. Okay, a brick. Clearly I expect him to have bluffs, even though it's a very aggressive move. Especially since we're not that deep. Does he really want to 4-bet with sets and make me fold?
Bet 45,000.
Plus, he doesn't have a lot of sets. I'm blocking ace-queen, which he could have flat-called too. I don't even think he has pocket jacks. He didn't hesitate that much pre-flop, he flat-called. He also has ace-queen from time to time, but... And then the 9 that completes king 10. Oh dear. On one hand, it gives me an easy decision because if he shoves to call, he'd have to be turning into a bluff. He'd have to have bluffed with king 9, 10, 9, and he'd have to be turning the 9 into a bluff.
175,000.
King 10 gets there, 10 ace suited gets there. He looks confident on top of that. He can so easily value cut himself with ace-queen that I can't even imagine we could be chopping here. He can't value bet king-queen at all, so... Yeah, I'm gonna fold, it's obvious. Oh, what a frustrating spot. The worst river card, really. Oh dear, I lost a ton.
Yeah, one time. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a new deal.
Okay, I have 30 big blinds. I'm on the button with pocket sixes. I'm gonna call. Six on the flop, 8 and 2. A pretty dry board. Hopefully this is a hand that will double me up. Okay, he bets. Out of position against 2 players. The board is really dry. If it gets to me and under the gun +1 folds, I think that... Well, he doesn't look like he's folding at all, actually. He raises. Wow. Okay. Okay. I can't do much besides call. Okay, we're down to 2. Queen of spades. What could he have raised here? He checks quickly, though. I'm gonna check back. For starters, I have a pot-sized bet here. River is a brick. A complete brick. He checks again quickly. I think I have an easy jam, though. My stack is the size of the pot. If I want to get value, I don't really have a choice. I don't really see what he could have raised as a bluff on the turn between 2 players. I'm not sure he has hands he can jam with if I bet smaller to induce. Plus, what could I have flat called with against his raise on the flop that wants to induce on the river after having checked back? Not much, really.
All in.
Oh, he snap folds. I really wonder what he raised on the flop. Ace of diamonds, jack of spades. I open. The player on the small blind is tanking a little. How much does he have? There are 2 stacks behind. He has a bit less than 20 big blinds, I think. Did he say all in? Yeah. No, he just raised... What is this? He left himself 7 big blinds behind. He's committed. I'm gonna jam. He can have king jack suited, king queen suited, queen jack suited. He can have pairs. Sometimes I'm ahead, sometimes I'm flipping. He's tanking. He left himself 7 big blinds and he's tanking. What is he tanking for exactly? Okay, he calls.
All in, call.
Ace queen. Okay. Yeah. He was tanking for the pay jump, actually. Too bad. So I'm back down to 25 big blinds now. All right. Well, I definitely don't have the stack I had at the start of the day. Still 25 big blinds is my comfort zone. I should be fine. Pocket queens. I'm gonna open. 19 big blinds deep. I'm gonna open to 2x. The button is looking at my stack. He calls. What about the small blind? Okay, he raises. All right. This spot is going to be simple. Jam. Snap call. Pocket tens. He has a little lucky charm on them. Hopefully that doesn't bring a 10 on the flop. No, pretty safe for now. Nice. Double up. How much am I back up to then? 30, 31. About 35. Maybe a bit more than that with the buttons flat. 36 or 37, I think. I'm a bit card dead right now, though. Okay, let's go. Second break of the day.
I still didn't get how it's gonna go in pre-flop. I was thinking of
Ça va?
200.
Ouais, un peu moins, ça, 200, 220. Ça boxe, ça boxe.
Ça va?
Avec une table de fou. C'est 3 bêtes, 4 bêtes, toutes les mains, ouais,
Ah ouais.
dur. Ils sont très aggro. Pas beaucoup de showdown, mais ouais, ils sont très très aggro.
Ok.
Mais bon,
Tu t'en sors ou ça te prend?
ça va, j'ai eu quelques spots difficiles, notamment un où j'ai perdu pas mal. Et c'était au début. Voilà, rien à dire. Mais bon, ça va, ça va.
Ok.
On s'adapte, du coup j'ai beaucoup moins de sacs que tout à l'heure, donc il faut réadapter la stratégie, mais bon.
Ok. Ouais, c'est ça maintenant, hein. Ça bouge vite. Hein.
Exact, ça bouge très très vite. Là, ça se rééquilibre très très vite.
Du coup, c'est important d'arriver à être à chaque fois réajusté en fonction de
Ouais,
comment tu
ouais,
swings,
100%, ouais,
tes stacks,
c'est ça de-
si la table est
ça
active,
dépend.
les autres aussi. Leur
C'est exactement ça, ouais. Ouais.
tu vois, donc,
Parce que là, ceux qui sont très actifs commencent à avoir un très gros stack, donc ça commence à changer pas mal de choses. Donc bon, mais bon, ça va. Franchement, tout va bien.
Ouais, tu sens comment physiquement?
Ça va.
L'énergie, ça va.
Oui, je suis pas fatiguée, donc ouais.
Ok. Bon, l'énergie, elle est là. Hein. C'est la capacité à te refocus à chaque fois, je pense.
C'est ça,
puis
ouais.
réinitialiser à chaque fois, refaire les calculs. Ok, ils entendent bien, machin, avant chaque coup. Surtout
C'est exactement
si
ça.
bouge beaucoup, que c'est très actif, tu vois.
Ouais.
Et puis plus on avance dans le tournoi, et plus ça devient, c'est ça la clé aussi. Hein.
C'est ça, surtout que ça demande aussi l'énergie parce que j'essaie de me focus sur ce qui se passe même quand je joue pas parce que c'est très précieux les informations qu'il y a pendant les showdowns là vu qu'ils sont vraiment forts. Donc ouais.
Alors tu te souviens, hein, ne t'épuise pas non plus quand t'es pas en train de jouer, tu vois, ton focus tu le mets vraiment dans tes coups à toi.
Ouais,
et le
mais
reste,
c'est ça.
Tu peux être en observation, mais t'as pas besoin d'être en surintensité.
Non, absolument pas. Non, mais je veux dire, c'est que il y a des fois où je peux vraiment prendre du recul et vraiment ne pas trop prêter attention à ce qui se passe quand je suis vraiment fatiguée. Ouais. Mais là, même si je suis pas focus pendant les autres coups, j'essaie vraiment quand même de tenir attention et de faire des analyses, quoi. Donc, mais bon, franchement, ça va. Pour l'instant, je gère bien.
Et du coup, tu utilises les pauses pour.
Ouais, je vais le chill complètement. Et,
parfait.
Voilà.
Alors, voilà, je te laisse tranquille.
Ça marche. À toutes.
Okay, let's relax. I'm going up to the room. And we're back at it. Okay, we're back at it. I'm in the big blind. Okay, open from the player under the gun. How much do I have? She falls. Okay, what do we have? Ace of diamonds, 9 of clubs. Okay, how much do I have? 100, 200, 27 big blinds. I'm gonna defend. Hmm. 3, 4, 5, all spades. I don't have any spades. A gut shot, 2 overcards. I don't expect him to bet very often either. He's gonna bet how much? If he bets small, I can check call. Otherwise, I can already... Yeah, he bets small. We're gonna call and see a turn. Ten of diamonds. I'm gonna check. If he double barrels, easy fold. Unless he bets very small again, but I don't think so. If he bets very small, I might even think about raising. Oh no, he checks back, okay. Oh, not a bad river. 6 of hearts. I can definitely bluff this one. Get pairs, even some chops to fold. No need to bet too big. What I'm targeting folds to half pot or less. How much is half pot? There's 65? Yeah, 30.
35.
Alright, snap fold. another open from the under the gun player on my blind. And it folds again. To me, yeah, fold from the small blind. King 10 off. I have almost 30 big blinds this time. I'm gonna defend again. Hmm. 9-2-3. I have 2 overs. He bets 13. He bet between 1/4 and 1/3. I'm gonna fold. Clearly not the same run as yesterday. It's trash after trash. Okay, I'm in the hijack. 7-6 suited. I only have 25 big blinds left, I think. A bit less. 22, 23. It's the bottom of my range, but I can open.
Raise.
Call from the cutoff. Fold from the button. Fold from the small blind. Okay, the big blind protects his cards. Is he gonna call? He looks like he's gonna call. He calls. Let's see a flop. Not a bad flop. Third pair, flush draw, redraw to a straight 2. Clearly a ton of equity. We really have a lot of outs. I'm gonna check range here, 3-way. 4 on the turn. I have 160 behind, I think. I have a bit more than twice the pot. He's thinking in the big blind. He's about to bet. He bets quite big, though. He bet 3/4. I think I have a great spot to jam here. It's pretty annoying for him because I'm checking range on the flop. I have a lot of value hands. If I can make 10x bet fold, that's really good.
All in.
All in.
When he calls with draws because he has queen jack, king jack, I still have a lot of equity.
Call,
Snap
line
call,
call,
damn.
table
Yeah,
call.
ace 10. Well, I still have great equity. Come on, river. No, it didn't get there. Too bad. Good game. It was a pretty close decision, but I think flatting would have really been a mistake here. If I flat, he could slow down on the flush. When I don't realize my equity, I have to fold. Good spot to jam.
Ah là là. Ouais, pas sûr de ma décision là sur celle-là.
Pas sûr de la décision?
Ouais. Ouais, pas sûr du tout même. Mais bon, c'est le jeu. Décrypter ça plus tard.
Ouais. Ouais, à chaud, c'est pas. Ouais, ça c'est clair.
Ouais, non mais.
Bon, mais j'ai quand même.
Yes.
Alright, it was still a good run. Day 3. I'm not unhappy. But oh well, on to the next. There are other tournaments to play.
It's always too short, obviously, but with the 74th place finish among the 1,300 registered for EPT Cyprus, you're once again adding a fine deep run on a major tournament to your collection, Alexane. A run full of twists and turns and interesting situations, which you'll be sure to analyze with a cool head a little later, to come back even stronger. We'll leave you to collect your $14,000 prize. As for us, Las Vegas is calling. That's where we'll be seeing you very soon for new adventures with Team Winamax in the next season of Inside the Mind of a Pro.